Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Vijan. Welcome to my Form 2 Math lesson number 23. So today's lesson is about multiplication of polynomials. Alright, so if you look at example 1 here, expand the following expressions. Expand here actually is same as multiplication. So here we have the polynomial, which is 6x minus 5y, and then 4 here means 4 times 6x minus 5y. So how do we do expansion? Multiplication. Okay, so that will be, we have this 4 times 6x, and then later on we have this 4 times minus 5y. Alright, so that will be 4 times 6, 24x, and then minus 4 times 5 is 20y. So this is how we do expansion of polynomial, and which is same as multiplication of polynomial. Alright, so next here we have minus x plus 3. So this is a polynomial, and then here is a bracket, and then here another bracket. That means we have this polynomial times the whole thing, which is minus 3y. Okay, again we do expansion, and expansion is same as multiplication. So to do this, we have this minus x times minus 3y, and later on we have this 3 times minus 3y in that way. Alright, so what is the answer to that? So minus, so that becomes positive. So x times 3y, so we have 3xy for the first term. And then the second term, so that is 3 times minus 3y. So this is plus, this is minus, so that it will be minus. And then 3 times 3 is 9y. So this is how we do expansion, which is same as multiplication of polynomial. Alright, so example 2, more expansion of the polynomial. So here the first bracket, this polynomial, which is x plus 3, and then another bracket, x plus 2. So we have this polynomial times this polynomial, we call that expansion. Alright, so to do this, we do it step by step. The first thing is we have this x, so that will be this x times x here, and then this x times 2 here. Alright, so that is the first part. Okay, so therefore I will have this x times x, which is x squared, and then x times 2, that will be 2x. So I have finished the first term here for x. And next, I do this 3 times x, and then 3 times 2. Alright, so therefore the answer will be 3 times x, so that is plus 3x, and then plus 3 times 2, I get 6 here. Okay, so finally, alright, I can do simplification, so that I have x squared and plus how many x here? So 2 plus 3, so I have 5x, and then plus 6. Alright, so this is the same as expansion, the same as multiplication of polynomial. Alright, so b here, so this polynomial, which is 4a minus 3b, times another polynomial, which is 7a plus 5b. Okay, again, we do it step by step, so that I have this first term, 4a times 7a here, and later on 4a times 5b. Okay, so the answer 4 times 7, which is 28, and then a times a squared. Alright, so this is 4 times 5, which is 20, and then a times b, which is ab. Okay, so after that, I come to the second term here, which is minus 3b times 7a, and then minus 3b times 5b. Alright, so here minus, this is plus, so I get minus here, so 3 times 7 is 21. So BA is same as AB. Okay, and then this minus, and then plus, so which is a minus, so 3 times 5 is 15. So that is B times B is B squared. Okay, so what's next? So I can sum up this AB. So the final answer will be 28a squared, and then minus 21 minus, and then this 20, so I get 1. So 1ab is same as AB. Alright, and minus 15b squared. So this is the answer. Alright, so you can always rearrange this. Let's say if we have BA, you better rearrange it into AB. So follow the alphabetical order. If you have yx, then you change it to xy, for example. Alright, so next, so here is the polynomial of x plus y. and then I have another polynomial, but this time I have 3 terms here. Okay, anyway, we just do it step by step. So we start with the x here, so x times the first term, and then x times the second term, and then x times the third term. Alright, so do it step by step. So x times x squared, so I have x to the power 3. And then minus this xy times x, so that I have x squared y. And then now it comes to x times y squared, so that will be plus xy squared. So I have finished the first term for x. Now I come to the second term y, so y times this, and then times this, and then times this, like that. Okay, so this is y, this is x squared, so always rearrange that according to alphabetical order. So this is x squared and then y. Okay, and then minus, because this is plus, this is minus, so that I get minus here. So I have x and then y. Y times y, I get y squared. In this way, or finally, y times y squared, so plus y to the power 3. Okay, so then simplify the final answer. So x to the power 3, no more, so I have x to the power 3. And then after that, so what about x squared y? And then here is, this is x squared y, this is also x squared y, but 1 minus and then 1 plus, so cancel out each other, no more. Okay, and then what about this one? So xy squared and then minus xy squared also cancel out. So for this two also cancel out. So let me use another color for that. So for this one and this one also cancel out. Is that right? So therefore what's left? So y to the power 3 left. So the final answer plus y to the power 3. Alright, so this is it for the answer of C here. Okay, so next one. This is the polynomial with 3 terms and then 2 terms here. We just do it step by step. So I have this x squared times this, x squared times minus 3. Alright, so this is x squared times 2x, so that is 2x to the power 3. And then x squared times minus 3, so the whole thing becomes minus, so x, so that is 3x squared. Okay, alright, so what's next then? It comes to this term times this term, and then minus 3x times this term. Okay, so minus 3x times 2x, so which is minus, okay, 3 times 2 is 6, so that is x squared, because x times x is x squared. Alright, now it is minus 3x times minus 3, so minus, it becomes positive, so 3 times 3 is 9, so 9x. Okay, so what's left for the final thing? So I have 5, this times this, and 5 times this. Okay, so that will be 5 times 2x, so which is plus 10x, and then minus 15. Alright, so finally I need to do simplification. Here I have x squared and x squared, so I have x and x here, so the final answer will be 2x to the power 3. So minus 3 minus 6 altogether minus 9x squared, and then 9 plus 10 I get 19x, and then the constant left, which is minus 15. Alright, so this is another example for expansion, which is same as multiplication of polynomial. Here we have example 3. We do expansion and after that simplify the expression. So here is 2x times the whole thing, x minus 3, and then minus another polynomial. So the first thing, so we simplify, we do expansion in this way. Alright, so that will be 2x times x. So I get 2x squared, and then minus 2x times 3 minus 3, so that is minus 6x. And then minus, alright, minus this polynomial, be very, very careful whenever we have the brackets, and then after removing brackets. So minus x plus 4. Now this is very, very important. Okay, so for this is very, very important. Okay, so what is the final answer? I need to group these two together. So I have 2x squared minus 6 minus 1, so minus 7 altogether, and then plus 4. Okay, so this is A. Okay, so next example, so this one is a times a minus 3 and then plus 2a times 3a minus 2. Okay, so we expand in this way. This is expansion, and for this it is also expansion, right? So a times a, we have a squared and then minus 3a, and here is plus 2 times 3 is 6, and a times a is a squared, and then this is plus, this is minus, so minus 4a. All right. Okay, so we always start with the highest degree. So a means a squared. That means we have 1 here plus 6, so I have 7a squared, and then minus 3, minus 4, so minus 7a. Okay, so this is the answer for B. Okay, next example. So here, this is multiplication for this polynomial and then this polynomial, and then this is subtraction, so minus another polynomial. So the first part, again, we do expansion in this way. So therefore I have y times 3y squared, and then minus 7y. All right, and then this part, also expansion, so minus 2 times 3, so minus 6y, and then plus 14. So I have finished the first part, which is expansion, and after that subtraction. So minus another polynomial again, since we have a minus here and there is a bracket, don't forget to change sign, otherwise it will be all wrong. So minus y and then plus 4y squared minus 1. So be very, very careful about this. Okay, after removing brackets, we need to change the sign. Alright, so finally we group things together. So start with the highest degree. So this is y squared, and then 3 plus 4. So I have 7y squared, right? Okay, so what's next after that? Okay, I have y here, y, and this is also y. Alright, so minus 7, minus 6, minus 13, minus another one, so minus 14 altogether, y. Okay, now come to the constant term. So what is constant? 14 is constant, minus 1 is constant, so therefore I have 14 minus 1, so plus 13. Okay, so this is this example. Okay, now we come to the final example in today's lesson. So we have this polynomial times this polynomial times this polynomial. So I prefer to group these two first, because what is 2 times 3 times 4? Is the same as 3 times 4 times 2? Yes, which is same, right? And which is also same as 3 times 2 times 4. So it doesn't matter how you arrange them, the answer will be the same. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. So I leave this 2x plus 5 and do that later, so that I need another bracket to do multiplication here. So that will be 4x times 3x, and then 4x times minus 2. So therefore I get 4 times 3 is 12x squared, and then minus 4 times 2 is 8x. Okay, next I come to this term, this one times this one. Alright, so therefore I have 3 times 3x, so that is plus 9x, and then minus 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay? Alright, so that I can simplify this, so that I have 2x plus 5, and for this I get 12x squared, and then minus 8 plus 9, so that is plus 1, right? And then minus 6. Okay, so here we have another expansion. So this one times this one times this one. Okay, 2 times 12, 24x to the power 3. And then plus 2x squared, right? And then 2, this is minus 6, so that minus 12x. Okay, so what's next? Then come to comes to 5 like this. Okay, so 5 times 12, which is 60x squared, and then plus 5x, and then minus 30. Okay, so start with the highest one, no more for x to the power 3, so I have 24x to the power 3. Okay, so and then x squared and x squared, so 2 plus 60, which is 62x squared. Okay, and what about x and x? So minus 12 plus 5, which is minus 7x. And finally, this is the constant term, so minus 30. Okay, and this is it. That's all about today's lesson, multiplication of polynomial. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye-bye.